Hello, Virgo Seeker. Welcome back, or for the first time, to the Existential Shift. My name is Morgane if you're new. So, happy birthday. I love your season. Everything makes sense to me in your season. Reality aligns for me in your season. And I can't wait for the breeze of fall, to be honest. It's always like, for me, Virgo season is a time I would like to stop, stand still, and remain forever. Because what comes next is winter. I don't like winter. It's too hot before that. And it's just a sweet spot. Your season is the sweet spot. How do we stay in that sweet spot forever? And if we stay in that sweet spot forever, will it remain a sweet spot? Considering what everything we've been through, I don't think you'll ever take the sweet spot for granted. You already know better. You know what it's like to have it too hot or too cold. You have experienced the seasons of the heart. And now you just want that moment in time that lasts for eternity. Because it's oh so sweet and perfect. And it will remain perfect. Because you'll remember what it's like to have it elsewhere. I'm working with the Spellcasters Tarot. Spellcasters for my spellcasters. I don't know if Virgos are often receiving the credit they're worthy of when it comes to spellcasting. Naturally. You are the sign of reality. Taurus manifests, and Virgo is. You're like the embodiment of magic. You're all the energy and all the meta right in front of their eyes. When they look at you, they think to themselves, magic is real. How could it not be if Virgo is standing right in front of me? Aw. Very romantic tone to this reading right off the bat. Can't wait to see what the cards will have to say. Four of Swords. The rest of the warrior in the world. There's a second before the leap. Before you make a huge leap, a huge jump, you pause, you take a really deep breath. You recognize what you're about to do. And that moment makes the leap oh so sweeter. Some of you have had this moment for a very long time, where you knew in your bones that you're about to make a huge leap in your life, a huge jump. Major quantum leap that changes your reality for the better. And like a seer, you've known, but the reality wasn't quite aligned yet. Your body, your heart, your mind still needed to process things and to generate the energy for this. It's like your soul and spirit were already there in the world. But your reality, your actual mundane 3D existence was on a halt. And this halt wasn't stagnant. It was creating. It was building. It was manifesting. You were generating a lot of energy to get to this sweet spot. The magic that is outside of the box. But this box has molded you. It shaped you. It shape-shifted you. And it seems like the seasons have turned and you're ready. Something has recently, or is right now, reaching its climax in your work, in your love life, in your spiritual growth, and all of the above. Usually they are intertwined. And everything in your life that was seemingly separate topic, separate theme, separate issue, career, love, finances, spirituality, the fifth element, whatnot. Everything had to be worked on separately. Now it becomes a full circle that is interconnected. Know thyself, and then you know the world. Also, someone is at a standstill when it comes to you right now. Maybe they're not ready for all this energy. Maybe they're not ready for all this. Oh, well, maybe they are. Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving, yet steady moving. This person had to reclaim what it is they want in life. It was dispersed a little bit in different directions. And now they seem to have to be, or soon to be, owning it. Finding their pentacle, the sense of self and sense of belonging and sense of deep want from life. Their earth was covered in snow. It was frozen. And it lasted for the winter and tripled to the summer, the spring and the summer. But it's like your season is melting it finally. You're already there, Virgo. You're totally this world card. Very abundant earth energy. I'm also picking up on the earth is healing itself. Justice and Three of Pentacles. From Knight of Pentacles to Three of Pentacles. That's a major leap. That comes due to the Justice card. The Justice is sharp truth. There's no going around it. It's the question of Ma'at, the Egyptian goddess. It sits in the halls of heavens. Is your heart lighter than a feather? Weigh it on my scale. If it is, you may enter. If not, there's work to be done. Well, surrounded by the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles coming after the World card, it seems like you really, really know where you stand and what you want. And it might manifest in a contract, agreement, cooperation of some sort. Could very much so be work. I see people working together on something very big after a long time of preparation. This will drizzle to Libra season, and the details will need to be, the T's will need to be crossed, the I's will need to be dotted. But all in all, there's a very positive energy. There's truth here, there's cooperation here, there is sincerity, there is determination, there is loyalty, there is presence. There are apple trees, an apple cut in half, and someone teaches its wisdom. And the wisdom of the apple is the wisdom of the divine feminine, and is the wisdom of the earth. It is the wisdom of life. Remember the tree of life? The tree of life is the tree of apples. Something that you did or are doing, Virgo, catches their eye, whoever this is. Now, this could be professional, and this could be love, of course. But it catches their eye, and it seems to be investment worthy. This can lead to fruits. Temperance. It will require balance and patience, because this feels like it's something really, really big with a lot of elements to it that needs to really align in harmony and make sense with one another and alchemize. So prepare for patient work that will feel really good. It's harmonious. We have the Temperance here. We have the Three of Pentacles. This is a cooperation that I feel has strong longevity roots to it. It brings out the best in you, Virgo. Too many cards. It heals something in you, perhaps in regards to how you view yourself. Maybe you used to waiting on things and waiting on things and waiting on things, and they never show up. But what do you know? It shows up, and it's very true. And cards are on the table, and it's very clear. And it's also healing here with the Temperance. Patience is key. Chariot and Four of Pentacles. Wow. So the Pentacles are growing. From Knight to Three to Four of Pentacles. Very interesting major arcanas. This might, Chariot in the World, this might lead to travel of some sort this month. There might be the need to reserve your finances in ways of being smart with it. There's some sort of an investment here, Virgo. You'll need to invest something, okay? Money likes to move, to be in flow, but you can do it smart, right? 25%. Not, that's the investment, that's the price, that's what you can give. And it will require, interestingly enough, coming after me telling you that there will be a need of patience. The long haul, the long thing, the entire thing will require patience and time. But the next step this month in your season will require fast act, a decision, movement. The moon. Something with the full moon in Pisces, we have it on September 2nd or 3rd, will be very meaningful. Some fears might be coming up. Emotions, no, intuition. I feel like you're going to get a glimpse of what it is you're experiencing into the future, and it might really overwhelm you, and you'll need to take a moment to breathe. And it's okay. The Hierophant. Wow, this reading, your readings have been off the charts recently. I want you to look at the cards. All right, so something with the spirit of the triple moon goddess is coming up. She's holding the moon here as well. The subconscious. Intuition and truth trying to break out of the dogma. There's a feminine wisdom, and now you can be a man. Feminine wisdom, I say. You should all be so lucky to be a man with feminine wisdom. Ooh, powerful. But a feminine wisdom is trying to break out of a systematic way of believing here when it comes to whatever it is she's working on. He or she within this feminine wisdom is working on. It's like there is someone trying to tell you how to do things. Now, they're coming at it from what they know, right? From the way things have been. Now, it's still the Hierophant. There is, knowledge to be had from them. You have something to learn there that can benefit you. But be careful of overbowing. Remember, you're the world. Your perspective is bigger. It's different. Right? It's the eagle's perspective. From where they stand, there's just so much they can see. And this triggers something in you, okay? It triggers feeling controlled. It triggers feeling like you can't express yourself freely. It triggers, again, the control of the system. And you will need to walk a fine line to find the silver lining between knowing thyself, believing in yourself, being loyal to your truth and what it is you're trying to do, but also learning from someone who also has knowledge to bring you, and balancing the two. Finding that sweet spot, remember? there's a feeling of being watched. Not a bad one. I feel like it's almost like maybe you're working on something and you have someone watching it in ways of like teaching or guiding or making sure it is like kind of following the progress, right? Checking in on it. Again, it's cooperative. It's very good. Just be aware of everything I just said in the past 3-4 minutes when it comes to the need of balancing and finding that silver lining. The extended will be focused on love. So whatever love dynamic is coming up here, we will focus on that. We will see into you and your person of interest, your mind and heart space, their mind and heart space, the dynamic and how everything unfolds throughout September. And we'll also finish up with messages from the Celtic runes. I will use the erotic fantasy deck. I can use it over there because it's Vimeo and Patreon. It's my private platforms. So that's going to be fun. Any more clarification for Virgo for September? Anything else that is important that I should clarify to Virgo in regards to this energy here? Please. 8 of Cups and Queen of Wands. Someone is leaving, and it creates a confusion for you, an emotional confusion. And it's simultaneous to everything I just described. I don't think it's directly connected to what I just said. It's connected in ways that it's connected to you, but it's not direct to this. I can't ignore the grave here and the moon. I feel like you might be grieving someone. You may have lost someone. And you're trying to kind of raise your head up high and continue to create and do and be productive in life while still processing the loss. You might be performing some sort of ritual under the moon, either under the full moon in Pisces or under the new moon leading to Libra season towards the end of September, to do with connecting to your ancestors or releasing a loved one. This is Leo energy, so it might be something that you've already done in Leo season. And now this energy is being released. My heart is becoming really heavy, so I feel like this might be something that really has affected you, Virgo. Like affected your heart space. And I'm picking up on, again, if it's your thing, right? Something about dancing under the moon, possibly around a campfire. It could be very liberating and relieving of your heart space. I find it interesting that I'm talking about, having a heavy heart, and we have feathers here in her wand, and we've been talking about the myth archetype of, is your heart lighter than a feather? There's something very ritualistic here that you might find yourself connecting to from a place of grief or of pain or of loss or of separation of some sort. I'm also picking up dress the part. Your outfit, your jewelry, your hairstyle, your makeup. Who are you truly on the inside? Are you a witch? Dress like a witch. Are you whatever? Are you a dancer? Dress like a dancer. Whatever really, like, figure out your, it doesn't have to be one thing, obviously. I'm the last person to tell you you need to be one thing, but let your outfit show you who you are. Show who you are. Represent you. Let it represent you. Something with like power outfit. Power meaning elements, not necessarily like, you know, diamond rings. I mean, like, I'm picking up on like Norse mythology style, and this could be a message for me because I am currently not yet dressed the part, and it's been something on my mind. So this could be, you know, something I can relate with you guys. But it's really coming up strongly. Dress your colors, dress your strength, just dress according to your knowledge, according to your energy. Like, allow yourself to really feel experimental and creative. It's also going to be symbolic to leaving behind a former self that was already processed, integrated, transmuted. So the image is now different. It might still be in you because we all carry our inner child within us, right? But you don't dress like your inner child. Maybe a little bit of, maybe something small and symbolic to remember it by, but now you dressed as you are. Are you the maiden? Are you the mother? Are you the crone? Are you all of them in one? Find yourself, find your voice. If you're a man, same. Are you the lover? Or are you the warrior? Are you both? Find yourself. Same thing. Okay, Virgo, you're beautiful. I'll see you in a second in the extended. Please consider to join my Patreon where you have all the monthly extendeds for all the signs for unlimited streaming this month and past months. But you also have daily rune messages and animal spirit, and you have lunar love readings twice a month, new and full moon, and the special karmic shift and liberation project that I did for the new earth and for the 2020s for each of the zodiac signs. And I can't even begin to express my gratitude to my patrons. Every single one of you matter. You make a difference. It really, really supports the channel and myself on a personal level. So thank you for that. I appreciate your patronage deeply. You can still purchase them separately on Vimeo, the love extend, the double pentagram love extended for the month, and the karmic shift and liberation. But still, please check out Patreon and consider joining. It's a very small fee for a whole lot of extra content. Like, there's a lot being posted there, especially considering, you know, it's high value for your money. And also check out Tarot Masterclass. All the links and stuff are below. I'm on social media, The Existential Shift, Instagram, Twitter. That's it. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Join the shift, press the bell button to receive notifications. Stay magic, stay true. I love you, and I'll see you in a second.